It is the most infuriating notification in the digital world. iCloud storage is full. Apple and Google give you just enough free gigabytes to get you addicted. And then they hold your family photos hostage until you agree to pay them a monthly tax for the rest of your life.
It's $10 a month, Jay. Who cares? It just works. If I lose my phone, all my photos of my kids are safely backed up on an Apple server. That peace of mind is worth the price of a Netflix subscription.
Is it? Let's do the math, Marcus. $10 a month is $120 a year. Over a decade, you are paying Apple $1,200 just to rent a tiny sliver of a hard drive in a server farm you aren't allowed to visit. What if I told you that you could pay a one-time fee of $150 today, own a 2 terabyte server that sits in your own house, back up your photos automatically, and cancel iCloud forever? Last week, we built the Ghost server. A $599 Mac Mini running 100% offline in a closet. But the base model only has 256 gigabytes of storage. That isn't enough memory for our AI, let alone backing up 4K video from your iPhone. So, we need a data vault.
Let me guess, we're building a massive, loud server rack with spinning hard drives?
No. We are keeping this sleek, silent, and low power. I am plugging a 2 terabyte Samsung T7 solid-state drive directly into the Thunderbolt port on the back of the Mac Mini.
Okay, so you plugged a hard drive into a Mac. That's not a cloud. I can't access a hard drive in your closet when I'm sitting at a coffee shop on my phone.
Not yet. To turn a piece of metal into a cloud, we need the software. We need Nextcloud. I am not going to bore you with a 30-minute terminal screen recording of me typing Docker commands. I'll link the official 5-minute written guide below. But here's the high-level concept. Nextcloud is an open-source, private version of Google Drive and iCloud. We use an app called Docker to spin up a Nextcloud container on the Mac Mini. We tell that container to save all its data directly to our new 2 terabyte external SSD.
Wait, Docker? Why not just install it like a normal Mac app?
Because we are building the sovereign stack. We want our apps isolated. If Nextcloud crashes, it doesn't take down the open web UI voice AI we built in episode 5. They run in separate, safe little boxes on the exact same Mac. And just like that, the server is live. It looks exactly like Google Drive. But it lives in my closet. This is where we actually sever the cord with Apple. I downloaded the free Nextcloud app on my iPhone. I turn on auto upload. Now, every time I take a picture of my dog or record a 4K video, my phone bypasses Apple entirely. It silently beams that file over the internet directly into the Mac Mini in my house and saves it onto the external SSD.
And you can view those files from anywhere?
Anywhere on Earth. As long as I have an internet connection, I am securely tunneling directly into my own hardware.
Okay, I'll admit, that's cool. But what about redundancy? If your house burns down or that SSD fails, you lose all your photos. Apple has backups of backups.
That is the only valid argument for the cloud. Redundancy. Next week, I'm going to show you how to set up an automated, encrypted backup of this drive that costs literally pennies. But for now, you own your data. Apple is no longer scanning your photos to train their AI models.
Hold on, Jay, time out. You just showed that auto-upload working on your home Wi-Fi. The Mac and the iPhone were in the same room. But if I leave the house, turn off my Wi-Fi, and switch to 5G, your little closet server is blind. A real cloud works when I'm sitting in a hotel room in Tokyo. If I can't access it remotely, it's just a glorified USB drive.
You are exactly right. And historically, fixing that was the hardest part of building a home server. 10 years ago, you had to log into your internet router, open up communication ports, and expose your home network to the public internet. It was a nightmare. And if you did it wrong, bots would hack your server in about 10 minutes. We do not do that anymore. We use a zero-trust wormhole.
Like a commercial VPN? NordVPN?
No. Commercial VPNs just bounce your internet traffic to a server in Panama so you can watch foreign Netflix. We are using a free peer-to-peer mesh VPN called Tailscale. I install the Tailscale app on the Mac Mini. I install it on my iPhone, and instantly it creates a mathematically unbreakable encrypted tunnel through the public internet. When I am sitting in that hotel in Tokyo on 5G, my phone securely tunnels straight through the internet, bypasses my router's firewall, and shakes hands directly with the ghost server in my closet. Nobody, not Apple, not Google, not even my internet service provider, can see what files I am sending through that tunnel.
Okay, so you have global access, and it's invisible to hackers. But what about my family? I pay for the Apple One family plan, so my wife and kids can back up their phones too. If I cancel iCloud, do they lose their backups?
No, they get an upgrade. Apple charges you based on storage tiers. If your family hits 2 terabytes, they force you to upgrade to a massive, expensive enterprise tier. On your Ghost server, you are the administrator. In the Nextcloud dashboard, you just click Create User. You make a private account for your wife. You make an account for your kids. You can allocate exactly 500 gigabytes to each of them. They download the Nextcloud app on their phones, and they are instantly backed up. They can't see your files, and you can't see theirs. If you buy the 4 terabyte Crucial SSD I linked in the description, your entire family can back up 4K video for the next 5 years, and your monthly subscription fee is $0.
Wait, so a one-time hardware purchase, and I effectively become my own internet service provider for the whole house.
Exactly. And Marcus, there is a very specific reason we are doing this right now. Look at the new terms of service for Google Gemini and Apple Intelligence. To make their AI models smarter, they need training data. They are scraping the public internet dry. If your family photos and personal documents are sitting on their servers, you are feeding their machine. You are paying them a monthly fee to warehouse your data so they can use it to train the algorithms they will eventually sell back to you.
So by moving everything to this Mac Mini,
We are starving their models. We are taking our data off the chessboard. Total digital sovereignty. Cancel your subscriptions. Take the $120 you are giving Apple this year, buy a 2 terabyte SSD, plug it into your Ghost server, and become the administrator of your own digital life. The links to the exact SSDs I recommend are below. If you missed the Mac Mini build, click the video on screen right now to catch up. Welcome to the admin class.